Let's do this. So hello there everybody, and welcome back for Wargames Tutorial Thursday with your host, your favorite Finn TMS. This is a weekly live stream and community gathering wargame thingy that has news about the development of the Interstellar Marines. You are welcome to ask any questions live or in the YouTube comment section, and I will answer those questions. If not in the comments, I will answer them the next time I'm streaming, if I still remember them. And if you're interested, Powermonger is also streaming, although he's called Power Tester for whatever reason. I think he forgot to change his build. Which I'll get to in a minute. We are just gonna wait for the lift to... but as usual, once again, I have changed my microphone settings, so do let me know whether it sucks or not. I have changed some other settings, and I also have the new keyboard and mouse and all that, so that's probably gonna be creating mechanical keyboard now. It's gonna be creating more noise, so... Without further, there we go, Powermonger is in. So... But the news, I suppose, because everybody wants the news. Make it quick and without getting sidetracked. Nice, clean news. So, without further ado, without just teasing you guys constantly, let's get to it. So, the news for this week is that they have managed to revert the whole new silencer pickup system and all that jazz back to normal, and they have done some internal testing with it around, and it seems to be functional, which leads to the other news for this week, is that they are closing in on the new ITO build. Specifically, well, yeah, they had some thoughts that they would get it out for today, but unfortunately Hicks was too busy working. I think the number was between 19, I think the numbers he gave on the Discord was 19 to 22 hours work, so I think we can forgive him for not getting the ITO build exactly done. Because they just had been, I should say, not done, but rather make the public build, the test build for the ITO group, as they just finished, the internal testing had just finished. So, yeah. And with that, well, I suppose I'm hesitant to say it, but I think for next week we can get the new ITO build running, and if it is indeed running, it will have Wargames included into it. So next Thursday, make sure you all show up for a big-ass ITO testing on that Wargame. Let's make it a big one. Like, let's test the shit out of that build. And yeah, that's why I said that Powermonger has the name Power Tester. Well, because he was part of the testing group there. I'm not gonna put out the names, but let's just say there were a few other people included in it. It should be said that I'm not part of it. I know nothing of the ITO, correction, the internal build. But Joe has said some stuff on the public. Just putting it out there. Ops has been breached, and I suppose that's it about... That's more or less the news for this week. Oh. It is quiet. It's not the news that most people wanna hear. Yeah, I think most people at this point are just wanna hear when is the update to this event, and the answer is unknown. But I believe this, if this last ITO build, the test build that will be coming with the Wargames and all that included in it, it is probably the last one. So if that is success, they are likely to put out the update 27 as soon as possible. If not, Well, instantly. So, yeah. Even more reason for you all to show up and play next week if the ITO test build is up. It sounded like something that it is indeed ready for bigger testing. So, let's hope, shall we? I think Powermonger just jumped in the jumped into his fray. And hello there, godly Jazzmaster. Oh, really? That's such an ass. Oh, Joe has arrived to us. I presume he's also late because he forgot to switch the build. Oh, Vault has been compromised, and it seems like our 3-man team is picking up the points, I think? That or Joe just jumped in and died for his heresy. Now the question is, do I want my points? Nope. Alright, we got a player there. So, I know he wants to come for this one. Coral, damn it, he was quick on the trigger. I mean, will the satellites make it? I mean, they are, as far as I know, the satellites are... I said it a couple of weeks ago, they're all implemented. Untested. So, yeah, satellites will make it. And from what I also know is that since it's only the silencers that got reverted, the whole pick up a silencer thing, all the rest should still be in. So, yes, satellites should make it. There is nothing that would indicate otherwise. Where could our friends be with their points? Ah, they are now 4-man team. It does sound like someone is sneaking around above me. But yeah, the new map along with the satellites should make it. Or rather, the only thing that doesn't seem to be making so far are the silencers in the pickup mode thingy. Basically, hello. Lost points all the way over there. How many? 500. Okay, did he get shot by what? I don't know. Nope. So far, nothing. So I presume it's a CTR, or he just accidentally pressed K. Well, that's where you're wrong, Jazzmaster. All of these games that you listed have camping. There is... It is simply the best and viable strategy. Now, you might be thinking, but wait, how... What do you mean? Halo doesn't have any camping? Ah, that's where you're wrong. You see, ever since... what I used to see... I used to play team doubles, or whatever it's called, quite a lot with my friend. And what we kept running into at the higher levels was that the enemy would get 1 or 2 kills and either camp the power weapons with those power weapons, or they would take those power weapons and go to some very obscure position on a map. Like, they would use some jumping and all that to get in some places where you don't normally look, because why anyone would go there? How would I explain it? Like, if this was the part of the map here, if this was the part of the map, they would jump down onto that and hide there for the remaining of the game. And they can do so because once the timer runs out, we lose because they had more kills. And if we did find them, well, they had the rocket launcher, they had the shotgun, or whatever, sniper rifle to take us out instantly and keep that lead and just find a new spot similar to that while we are respawning. Rather, just move to another spot similar to that, since they have all them memorized. And Call of Duty has always been a camper heavy, especially with all the proximity mines, etc. You know, just find the cheapest spot you can and stay there. You have a lot of tools available to keep you in place and letting you know when the people are coming to you. As for CSGO, well, it is a search and destroy at its core, so it's by default camping. One team is always camping, and, well, that's because they are defending, so that's the most annoying thing I hear about people complain about is that the defending team is camping, which, you know, is the job of the defending team. They don't need to attack. They don't need to move. They are supposed to stay and defend. So, yeah. In the Interstellar Marines, well, when you have a lot of points, or when you know that it's like play on Battlegrounds. When there is a supply crate or the care package in pub coming out, you know that the other people are coming for it, so you're just gonna wait out and camp, because it is, you know, instead of taking it straight away, you can just bait people into doing so, which is a legitimate strategy. If you're expecting no one to be watching over that box, well, that's your fault. And the new map being the new instance for the Wargames similar to Operations. For more information about that, you can head over to the Trello and check it out yourself. Because I don't want to give any... I don't want to spoil the map, basically. So that people who watch this show can be in a safe... you know that they are safe without spoilers, that they can actually, you know, get in there and see it for themselves. Have that new exciting thing, like, alright, so I heard this is a new map, this is, like, there is a new map, and this is how you get to it, or the new instance, and then they get to see it themselves. So... But if you want to spoil the fun for yourself, head over to Interstellar Marines Trello and you can find that information there. Well, what do we have here? This belonged to a player. Ah, that's probably where Powerbanger died earlier. There's nothing confusing about it. It's very simple. How would I explain, like, I don't know. A lot of games, a lot of things seem confusing at the start, and then they are just nothing, really. Easy peasy. It just take understanding the initial thing, like activating the options, like how to get to the operations. Just activate all the markers on the map. Done. And you can just go to the pad and enter the operation. There's nothing confusing about it. It's the same way for the new instance. Just activate, have 3 satellites active across all the maps. Alright, over there. So, 3 satellites, and then they have to be online. They need to be aligned for a certain amount of time, and once the time runs out, the doors at hell activate, and you get to go to the new map. What do you... you need to rephrase that question. Oh wait, you mean up to 28, what will they be working on? But, well, like I have said before, the up to 28 will be focusing, well, up to 28 and onwards, they are planning on focusing on the AI. So CTR 2.0, and yeah, maybe even updating the engine. So moving to a newer version of it, the Unity engine. And beyond that, well, I know some stuff they're working on, but those are not up to 27. Well, those are like update 50 probably at some point. And that's big. It's generous on the scale. So, yeah. Hard to say. But once the update 27 is out, Hicks will hopefully have an interview. Will, you know, accept an interview with me. And with that, we should be able to... Oh, hello. Did they just revive Joe and instantly pay the price for it? Seems like the audio system is more or less bugging out. Right, we should have one guy left here, I think, unless Coral was the last man standing. Nope, seems like... What's wrong with the AI? Everything's wrong with the AI. The CTRs are dumb as hell. I mean, this CTR is, I mean, just, how would I explain it? These are as basic AI as it gets right now. So, they need to improve that. And it's just part of the, what do you call it? The pipeline. Once they have a smarter AI, they can focus on working on creating more enemy types. They can't create anything interesting with the current AI. Oh, hello, there's some points over there. Oh, yeah. Oh. Shit. Animations is probably something they will be working on after the update 27. So, probably not something for update 28. But the, yeah. Just something for maybe update 39 first? I don't know. They seem to be looking at the animation pipeline. God damn it. So we can more or less expect some animations. You know what? I have so many points so early on, so... And I know I'm facing a 4-man team along with... Hello, don't want to do that. And it seems like FBW and Powermonger has teamed up. So I'm... you know, that's a duo that I need to try hard against. Oh, well, so much for that sneaky biggie. Rico man just died over there. But to what? Oh, Powermonger got him. So... oof. Joe Stark has a speed similar to mine. So he probably is already here, but I'll take my chances. Okay. Now, if I really want to fight, I would go through Powermonger and Joe Stark, but I'll just keep my points for a little bit longer. And I will... they would expect me to go... to the... they expect me to go probably straight to the industrial door. Hello. They are still fighting over there. Cool. So I will walk over through jungle to the Luna and then industrial from there. It's a risky bisky, but oh hey, somebody has taken the points over here. Whoa, 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 whoa! What is up with that 180 instant shooting, buddy? But yeah, more information we can get directly out of Kim's mouth if he, after the update 27 goes live, and he might join for interview. Okay, the bots seem to be a bit more, how would I put it, reactive compared to the usual. I mean, they are bullshit even regularly, but right now they are going even past that. So, and I'm late. Let's see. This is not the door that I'm looking for.
All personnel be advised. The Carcharodon columnist test subject has escaped on sub-level 5. It is highly recommended that you stay off these levels is to further notice.
And once again, there's been some discussion about the whole, well, Patreon. But, well, a lot of people keep suggesting it, but Kim is resolute on his decision that the game doesn't currently have... It's not really at the stage where, you know, it would be viable for that, and they probably don't have the rewards. And I'd like to remind everyone who wants to support the game more, you can always head to the website and buy the support medals. There's literally, the only difference is it's not automatically renewed every month, but that just means you can go and buy whatever amount of support medals you want each month. And all that shenanigans. Well, with all the dead bodies over there, I presume it is at the dry dock. Where the points lay. Oh, hello. Who did it die to? Coral. Okay, which... I believe Coral is up there then, since not picking up. Son of a bitch. That was my second guess. My computer specs, well... You could look below the stream, but I can always tell you again. So my computer is boasting with the i7 377K that's been overclocked to 4.2 gigahertz. That is a quad core, a decent one that has been serving me for years now. And my graphic card is GTX 1070. Hello, industrial, here we go. I have 16 gigs of RAM at, I believe, I'm not actually sure what the current one is at, but if I had to take, I guess it's 1333 megahertz at the speed. I honestly can't remember. Joe just died over there. I mean, I was just fine with the 8 gigs before. I haven't seen any quote-unquote improvement. Like, there's literally has been no difference whatsoever between 16 gigs and 8 gigs in my normal use. But I have a lot of programs open. A lot of heavy programs open and all that, so I decided to upgrade so I don't run out of juice, basically. Okay, so our target is... Well, shit. Basically, it depending, of course, what your computer is used for, but for gaming, like 16 gigs and 18 gigs, I mean, sure, people are telling you to get 16 gigs for PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, but like I said, I have streamed it just fine with 8 gigs. There's no performance difference whatsoever between the two. It basically, more RAM in terms of gaming, just, or overall, seems to be making your computer more stable in a way, but it doesn't actually get you any performance gains. Unless, well, You know, I'm not computer expert, but in some cases, obviously, that doesn't, like, as more is all more or less better, but yeah. And mind you, I was streaming and playing the game, and sure, my RAM was at 95% usage, and my computer was running fine. It didn't slow it down any. It didn't slow down or anything like that, basically. So, yeah. Some people might have issues with 8 gigs. I had none. But I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'll just buy one used somewhere. Because I was using 95% of it. But, unfortunately, there was, no gains from that. But still, at least I have some extra juice to work with. And, I don't know, that's about the important specs of the computer, I guess. The 3 main big things. I can't think of anything else. But if you want to know anything else, just feel free to ask. Trying to fight a pistol against AR from that distance. Not happening. But I exposed him. I exposed him good. Wait a second. This is the wrong end of the map. God damn it, Bob. But I can't wait to get a proper job that actually pays me some. I'm gonna buy such a computer that will... I wanna say Star Citizen 100 FPS, but to be honest, the more I see Star Citizen, the less likely it seems to be a goal. So if I can get solid 60 or Star Citizen on a new computer in the future, that is something I'm fine to settle with. It's gonna be expensive, but would I say I'm good at? I'm above average. Good is just what do you call it? I don't know. Well, if you look at Joe Stuck, I'd put him at the top 3 players. And I can kill him just fine, so I suppose that makes me good, but... yeah, he kicks my ass left, right, and center. I mean, anybody can kill Joe with the enough tries. Oh, there's a player. Nope, that's the CTR. That's Ripley. And there's Fenris. See, if I was a good player, I would have been able to shot Fenris just fine. I even expected him, because Lieutenant Ripley turned around to look directly at Fenris. That was a dead giveaway right there. And I was still, meh, fuck it. That's actually the problem with me. I would be a good player, but I just don't care, basically. That's the problem with me. I just do whatever I feel like I enjoy the most.
Drop crate. ETA 60 seconds.
So yeah. Like many times, I don't know. It depends. Oh. Yeah. Well, the one thing that I say about gaming is that, like, okay, it's all, of course, my personal opinion, but, well, as you would imagine, many people say too, is that if you want a computer for gaming, get a desktop, never a laptop. And I don't care how powerful that laptop is, you can get a better one for same price. Oh, hello. Okay, I just need to make sure that Fenris is dead. See, that's the difference between a good player and me. That is the difference between a good player and me. Son of a bitch, Joe! Nope, it's Carl. And to be honest, I don't get why people get laptops for gaming in the first place. It just... I guess the portability, sure, but... if you have a car, you can just take the desktop just fine to your friend. Yeah. Well, I didn't mean that you specifically would have got it for gaming. I was just simply generalizing it, so. But of course, you know, frames are always subjective to the game. If you can't get frames on any game, then, well, that sucks. But if you can get frames in some games, then yay. Of course, if you want to play the latest and the greatest, so to say, the most graphically appealing, then you're kind of out of luck. But there are fun games out there that do not require powerful computers. Like Wolfenstein 3D. That is something that even our... that is, well, yeah. Ah, that actually reminds me, I have made a few of these, what do you call them? Like, I have always wondered, like, there's always that question, what is the first game you ever played? Not a fucking clue. However, oh, hello. Oh, look at this. This is gonna be amazing shot. Well, I hit one of them. 2, 3. Oh, damn! Get down, shot! Oh, no! Ah! The newest Doom, I won't argue that it is a good-looking game. I won't argue it is a fun game. But what I will argue to the end of the world is that it's not Doom, it is a Quake with the Doom skin simply slapped on top of it. That is basically the only reason why I haven't got the game. Like, I'd love to play it, but it's just way too much Quake. Quake has way too much influence on that new Doom. They are two different games, and they shouldn't be mixed. I know they are, like, they share a lot of things, but they always been two different kind of games. And for some reason, I don't know why, I guess Quake doesn't sell anymore or something like that, so they decided, you know what, let's make the, I guess they are trying to make the two into a one. Who knows? But yeah. I'm not saying it's not fun, it's just not Doom. Oh, hello.
Alert. Mountains. Drop crate. ETA 60 seconds.
Oh, Joe. Why? Why you must done this? Good job, Powermonger. Didn't think that one through, did ya? Yeah, I suppose he did think that one through, but I would imagine his SO2 levels were off the roof. Oh, hello, I see you. Oh, that's a CTR though. Huh. I thought it was a player. Well, looks like our four-man team is long gone. And there goes a power monger. But yeah. But one thing that I've been wondering, like, people keep saying, like, how Doom looks really... Like, there have been a couple arguments that, alright, Doom looks good and it runs fine. Like, this argument that, you know, if Doom can run this well, why can't the other games? And I just take a quick glance at the new Doom, and what I instantly see, it is tight corridors, small arenas, with a small amount of enemies, and I'm like, dude... Do you even know what you're comparing it to? Like, I believe the last comparison was with Arma 3. Like, why is Arma 3 running so badly despite the crappy graphics it has when Doom can pull whatever Doom does? I'm like, well, first things first, Arma 3 is old as fuck. Doom 3 is a tight corridor arena fighting with practically no enemies or environments whatsoever. It has small, very impressive looking environments, but it's just mostly in tunnels and all that. So, see, it's not. The question was in performance. Why can't Arma 3 perform with its crappy graphics as well as Doom does with its graphics, basically? Like, that was the argument, the last argument I had, but it's still like, yeah, when you think about it, in my book, Doom, while, you know, impressive graphically and, you know, having the higher frames, it's not really that surprising to me. Like, I was watching someone play it on the hardest difficulty, the Nightmare, and I saw practically no demons at all. It's like, okay, you have like, what, 5 demons to deal with in this arena? And it was very towards the end of the game. I'm like, dude, where are all the hordes? I mean, this is Doom. Doom is all about slaughtering huge amounts of demons. And then it's like, yeah, now you're just playing basically Halo with, he has 12 enemies tops, and you gotta kill them before you get to even move to the next area. So it's like you're locked in that one arena until it doesn't even need to load anything, because the game knows that while you're fighting, that's the only thing the game needs to focus on. Like, you are locked, you can't do anything else, so might as well just stop, basically not load anything else. And once you're done with the fight, that's when you start loading the next level, like the doors and the corridors, whatever the next zone happens to be in. Which actually makes a lot of sense, and it fits well. And that's probably why you have so good performance in Doom, is because you're constantly locked into the arenas, unable to move forward, and it simply doesn't load anything outside that arena. So you just have the murder mania thingy. Hello. So all that power simply goes to the murder with a few enemies. Resort. It's on the opposite side of the map. I wonder, are his friends on the other side? Let's have a look. Nope, they are not. Then I saw the question. But yeah, yeah,
Attention. Supply drop en route to Canyon. ETA 5 minutes.
oh, 5 minutes. Well, shit. Resort, here I come. But yeah, not only the amount of enemies, but the way they behave. Because I love the original Doom and Doom 2, and Brutal Doom is essentially the what I wanted the new Doom to be. Brutal Doom is everything a Doom fan would ask from Doom. And it is such amazing. And oh my god, I saw the new update trailer for the Brutal Doom. It just keeps getting amazing and more amazing. Like, but yeah, the original Doom is what Doom always been about. Just maim, kill, burn, slaughter everything. Just get in there and massacre giant waves of giant number of enemies. Most of them are cannon fodder, but it's just giant waves of enemies, not stopping you in a position. While Quake, on the other hand, has always been that kind of arena shooter where the enemies are more tough. Basically, what the new Doom is, all of it is basically just Quake. That's what Quake simply is. Oh, come on. And that is my problem with the new Doom. I would love it if it was a Quake game. But it's not. They slapped the Doom on it, which gives me entirely different expectations. It's like playing Quake with the Doom mod, which, you know, that sounds fine, but, you know, I know there are two different games, so I want two different games. That is, like, if I were to play the new Doom, I would have fun with it. I would be mad every time I have to kill something with a go kill, but I would be still having fun with it. I would still whine like, this is such a Quake. Which is not a bad thing on its own, but the problem with that is that I want Doom! I want to murder! I forgot where the drop is. Canyon, right. Well, I'm next to the canyon drop anyway. And the one thing that I hate, especially when... Ooh, hello. I saw a flash, I think. Does that mean the crate is nearby? The one thing that I have always hated about the games are the bullet spongy enemies, and the new Doom is not making it any better. Like, the standard imps...
Canyon. Drop crate.
I saw you.
60 seconds.
The standard imps are tanky motherfuckers. The shotgun, the weapons have no balls whatsoever. Which is also another gripe that I have. It's just... they sound so lackluster. You know, I could be camping. But I really don't wanna. Oh, the crate didn't land here. Okay then. Well, not wasting my time.
Supply drop en route to mountains. ETA 5 minutes.
Well, I wouldn't call the enemies being better. They are just more beefier. They can take more damage. But they still suck. Like, they can't hit you with the fireballs or anything. Like, granted, that's always been the case, but see, it was the number of the enemies that made it harder to. You had to. It was Doom was essentially a first-person bullet hell in a way. When you got into a proper-sized room with a lot of mobs, you had the slow and fast attacks, but the new Doom really I don't know the only thing that the demons have going for them is the fact that you can't blast them apart with a single shotgun shot. This time, if you get lucky, the one shotgun shot will stagger the enemy, and then you need to go kill it. Really? What is up with this heightened sentence on the CTRs? And people keep saying, well, the super shotgun is still powerful. And I go look at the video, and I see basic enemies constantly shrugging off the super shotgun out of all the things, forcing the player to go kill them. That is not Doom. That has never been Doom. A super shotgun at point blank range will obliterate everything. Well, except few few exceptions here and there, like the horseman, but yeah. Or the Baron of Hell. Well, shit. Ah, Betty! Ah, there it goes. Finally, Joe. Now, actually, speaking of the cyber demon, there was some very interesting lore about that cyber demon that I read recently. That was shit. I think it was in the Doom RPG or something like that. There was a demon that basically got its arm and leg got ripped off, or something like that. And that's basically the cyber demon before the yeah, I don't know. Mountains. Okay, got it. But that was like something I was right next to the canyon. Damn it. Oh, no, 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 no! Wait, the game ended? Well, I did not pay attention. And that's why I'm not a good player, because I just fuck whatever. I don't pay attention. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed my rant about Doom this week. And I hope to see you all on the ITO test wargame next week. If you don't have ITO build, you can always get it by heading to Discord and just go to the role request channel, type ! I ITO tester. I think it's ITO underscore tester, and AI Sarah gives you the role, and you'll find the information how to download the ITO build by heading to the ITO sticky channel. So, let's hope we can get a new ITO build with us. Until next week, guys, see ya!